Nebraska, USA, July 31, 2024.
Look at this crazy stuff. About to lose a tree here.
Omaha thunderstorms leave thousands without power. 2 tornadoes were also reported near the city, which was packing winds of up to 80 miles per hour on Wednesday. Other areas of the Midwest were under severe thunderstorm warnings. Severe storms struck Omaha, Nebraska, on Wednesday night, leaving more than 200,000 customers without power, shutting down the city's airport and downing trees.
What the hell is their car driving for?
The front door, like the main door.
Take a video of the storm.
2 tornadoes were reported in the suburbs, the National Weather Service said. The storm struck south-central Nebraska on Wednesday night, packing wind gusts of 65 to 80 miles per hour. The Weather Service said, before moving east into Iowa, where tree damage was also reported in the Des Moines area. By about 9:20 p.m., the storms had weakened, the Weather Service said. Other areas of the Midwest, including Kansas and South Dakota, were also under severe thunderstorm warnings. 1 tornado was reported in Pottawatomie County, Iowa, just east of Omaha, and another in Cass County, Nebraska, southeast of the city. Omaha's main airport, Eppley Airfield, was temporarily closed to assess damage after the storm. Travelers should expect delays as operations resume, the airport said on social media. The Omaha Public Power District, a state-owned utility, said around 7:30 p.m. that more than 200,000 customers were without power because of the storm. Neil Bonacci, a spokesman for the Omaha Police Department, said the storm had downed numerous tree limbs, and there were reports of minor damage to homes. No injuries have been reported so far, he added. The Fox Forecast Center described the storm system as a bow echo as it moved through the Cornhusker State's largest city, causing severe wind damage. Wind gusts around Eppley Airfield, the region's busiest airport, were reported to be more than 90 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
In the immediate aftermath of the storm, the airport was closed for several hours so officials could conduct what was described as a damage assessment. Elsewhere in Nebraska, damage to tents and trees was widespread, with power outage. U.S. reporting more than 250,000 power outages. The Omaha Public Power District, the region's largest utility, said the severe weather event was its largest recovery effort in recent memory and urged customers to be patient as its crews began the cleanup process. The windstorm that hit OPPD's service area caused power outages for 220,545 customers. There were reports of wind gusts up to 100 miles per hour in some areas. There was extensive tree damage and reports of downed wires throughout the region. Our crews are assessing the damage and are in the early stages of one of our largest recovery efforts in recent memory, OPPD said. The National Weather Service office for the region indicated that most of the damage reports were from straight-line winds, but meteorologists will need to determine in the coming days whether any tornadoes were embedded in the storm. Obviously, the damage was very extensive and severe over a very large area, almost entirely due to straight-line winds. We had some reports of gustnado-type circulations, and some of those reports need to be evaluated to see if there was any tornado damage embedded within the straight-line winds, Brian Bargenbruch, a meteorologist with the NWS, said. Despite the extreme rainstorm, no fatalities were reported in the hours after the storm. The Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium in Omaha also reported extensive tree damage, but staff said all employees and animals were safe. Wednesday's severe storms resulted in dozens of reports of damage across the plains and Midwest.
Well, I found the rain and the wind. Now I just need to find...
The majority of the problems involved downed trees and power lines, as well as damage to roofs and windows, according to preliminary reports received by the Storm Prediction Center. The region is expected to be clear of any additional severe weather as the slow-moving front finally begins to move eastward. While temperatures have cooled slightly, the heat is still a concern, especially since many people are without power from earlier storms. Check in with loved ones who are without power or who are more sensitive to heat. If you're going to be outside doing cleaning tasks, make sure to drink plenty of water and seek shade. The weather will be dry for the Thursday morning commute with temperatures near 70. The city of Papillion took to social media to ask drivers to stay home if they don't have to go out so the cleanup can begin. The city announced there will be no road closures, and storm debris can be dropped off at 99th Circle and Portal Road. It will be open Sunday from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. La Vista and Papillion residents are allowed to remove tree limbs, but not other trash or storm debris.